when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
how many
coming from
chairs are you
first
sitting on
principles.
right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? I said, well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog, price look just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods. Fudders is mad I bought. Word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot. Take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face. Jumping on Twitter, take over the space. Punky is pumping, increasing the pace. A monkey that look like a frog, paid for my flight to Prague. Touchdown, Punky Lamborghini rental in the garage. She's at my Punky, we had a menage. No, she not Nikki, cause I'm too picky. That's why my portfolio is long as a blog. All about Punky and why that shit rocks. Punky take over the block, watch. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in the new whip, paid for by punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky.
Hey boss, good morning. Good, how you doing? Listen man, I'm not gonna be able to make it in today. No, I'm not calling in sick. I'm calling in rich. Yeah, you remember those Shiba Inu coins that you laughed at me for buying? Well, I bought 100 million of them. And wouldn't you know that damn thing hit a penny? And now it's worth $1 million. So yeah, I'm calling in rich. No, I'm serious. So I won't be in ever again. Hello? Hello? Motherfucker just hung up on me. Fucking hater.
Council has discussed crypto regulations and legislations at length, and we have come to the conclusion that instead of regulating, we are going to ape a fat bag each into laptop and pump it to over $1 billion, 300 million, trillion market cap. Let's fucking go, crackheads.
Just shut up and let me enjoy this pain.
Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real.
You need to love pain.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
Everything else, happiness could be fake, crying could be fake, but pain? Shit. That's real.
However, mentally, physically, love it. You need to love it. If not, stay where you are.
You may have noticed that crypto's crashing again, like it did in 2022 and 2018 and 2013. You get the picture. But there's something different about this crash that you need to know about. Crypto has always gone through boom-bust cycles, but now, thanks to loosening regulations, people can buy financial products that give them exposure to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies through the regulated stock markets. They're called ETFs, and over $100 billion worth of crypto was bought by ETFs in the past 2 years, as the size of the market seemed to only go up. But in October of last year, after Bitcoin briefly reached an all-time high price of $125,000, investors began to take some risk off the table and sell their shares of these ETFs. The result? The price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies has nosedived. As of the time of recording this video, Bitcoin is down nearly 50% in just 4 months. So what happens now? Well, we'll see how much actual money is backing these cryptocurrencies. When people sell their shares of the crypto ETFs, the Wall Street firms that issue them, like BlackRock, turn to the crypto exchanges like Coinbase to actually sell the Bitcoin. But if there aren't enough buyers, then the price starts plunging. What's the floor? Well, zero.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay?
Genuine question. Butt or boobs?
Bitcoin! By the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill. By the science guy. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill.
Do I have your attention now? Do I have it?
Good. I thought so.
Broski, the market is so red, I thought my MacBook was bleeding. This is the end, cuz. Yesterday I was a millionaire, today I'm a slumdog. This is not a dip, this is a black hole.
Imbeciles, they have no idea. This is not a black hole, this is the beginning of a big bang.
Why is Broski not panicking with us? Yeah, why is he so unfazed? Check your wallet, cuz. The crypto is down 85%. Allow him, Broski, he's still in denial.
Is it down by 85%? Or is it 85% off?
Oh shit. No, gang, not the hustler mindset. Not the hustler mindset. Bro said it's not a crash, it's a discount. Circumstances, but you can change your mentality. Remember, brothers, the market sends his toughest battles to his most financially literate soldiers. When the Nasdaq falls, will you give up? Or remember that no amount of setbacks defeat a qualified mind? You see a dip and start to sell, but I remember that sudden emotions lack logic. Down isn't permanent. So I invest more into the S&P because I was born to struggle and persist. Nah, man, how does this guy know something? Broski, was you in the board meeting with Donald Trump? So tell me, brothers, when the crops go dry, will you sell your land or sow more seeds, knowing that the harvest will always return? He's really got that hustler mindset. Bro's got that JP Morgan mentality. That's that quarter zip discipline, cuz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, a few individuals that make it out, cuz. This guy's one of them. Ure.
Sagero! Ogero! No, no, no! Block it! 何を見ている？ そこだ。
Oh, can you cut it in half, please? Of course. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing, man? I'm cutting it in half. Not like that. Oh, you want it the other way. Yeah? Got it. Yo, not like that either. That won't even be a sandwich at that point. Yes, I agree. That's why I was cutting it the other way. Okay, stop! Are you dumb? I'm trying my best, man. Alright, fine. Let me help you. So what you have right now, but the other way. Okay, nope. Turn it back around. Take your knife and just turn it. Yes! Right there. Let's cut it.
Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Bro, gambling in 2025 is crazy. I just bet that Israel would bomb Lebanon, and now I'm up $400. Bro, just bet on Israel bombing people. Like, you literally can't lose. Like, it's free money.
Don't gamble. Oh yeah, don't gamble money that you can. Man. I mean, unless it's a lock. There's no such thing as a lock. That's the thing. Unless it's a lock. If it's a lock, oh my God, it's a little different.
Damn, man, come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Didn't snitch on anyone.
He ain't snitch on nobody, same as a gangster. My mom told me that if he was black, he'd be a real nigga, bro. Yeah, real shit, bro.
So Sam has some street right now because he's not a snitch.
Yeah, he's official, bro. Sam is more gangster than Tekashi 69.
He's more gangster than what?
Tekashi 69. Sam Bankman stood on all 10 toes. Tekashi, you ratted.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You buy this for $39.99, guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99, that's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move, I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
Oopsie. There we are. Somebody asks in the chat today, is Kyle working today? Maybe. No.
Well, let me do it here.
We have Rapid Unchanged saying, I hope not. I bet on culture them. Kyle still saying,
you won money,
bro. Yeah. But no, we wish Kyle the best, and he'll be back here tomorrow.
Yeah. Rollo was in here like, where's Cal? Where's Cal?
Yep. But what do you call it? We are on episode 222. Sorry, 222 of the Moongang.
So 222?
222, baby.
Damn.
We got Crypto World Cup Finals with our top finalists, Bitcoin and Pepe. Should be a very interesting matchup.
Yes, cigarillos, basically, sir.
Yeah, these ones are the Monte Cristos, right?
Yeah, the Monte Cristos and stuff. So far, so good. But I mean, I've just barely started smoking it. I'm just getting my daily amount of nicotine to ward off the COVID lungs.
But that doesn't look like kind of like a thick blunt.
Yeah.
I mean, from afar, right? But like, what do you call it? We have Clifton saying Pepe all day.
That's right.
You guys will get your chance to vote. You get your chance. Nice. We got Cat's Kitchen out here saying, get in the Q3 crypto mindset course if you want to know when to buy the best dips and to trade and take profits on the pumps. That's right. So, yeah, good to have you guys in here for the Q3. No. New. And we got Crypto Jack out here. He just can't contain himself. He says, I heart pulse chain. Beautiful.
Yep. Very nice.
We love it. We love it. Is the Crash Out course chat up? No, we have the Crypto Mindset course chat up. Once we put a limit on how many people will be able to join the Crash Out course, then we will open the chat, start letting those people in. When we get to the limit, it will be closed. We have a digital bouncer with Liam, the Cultivate Crypto team.
That's right. I think it's kind of funny. We were on Rollo's stream today earlier. For people who don't know, I don't know what his settings were, but we were like, our screen was cut in half for some reason.
Well, he went on maybe. Well, we can't even change it actually on this one because we're all one camera, of course, right? If maybe, if I add here, right, then go. He had us like this.
Yeah.
And so it's like there's a wide shot and then there's the not wide shot.
Beautiful.
Nice.
66.9.
Mm-hmm. But
that's what they call him in Puerto Rico. They call him Big Papi.
Oh yeah, exactly. I've heard it. Let's see here. Oh, nice. We have JFK giving his endorsement here. Official. Pepe is superior. Never forget the 2023 Pepe trade DCC did live.
That's right.
Stream.
That's right. I feel a little better today, but that's not saying a lot how bad I felt the last 2 days.
The fact that I'm still, well, knock on wood, all right, it kind of astounds me. This dude's been like coughing next to me, like his lungs are fucking about to come out.
And yet I'm fine with a cigar. Look at the world. The world works in mysterious ways, Charlie.
But we are dedicated to the Moongang, so I give it a chance, right? But my immune system is getting better by the day.
Yeah. Speaking of World Cup, Spain won.
Yes.
Crazy.
Yes. Shout out to Spain. 1-0 on penalty kicks. It's like, boring ass soccer. That's like the 6-4 score with England versus France. I'm like, all right, that sounds like a fun matchup to watch. Even like I was thinking Spain was going to win 3-2. They won 1-0.
Yep.
Neither Yamal or Messi got a goal. I think Yamal got like 4 shots on goal or something like that. I'm not sure how many Messi got.
Yeah.
But he got probably a handful. But neither of them scored. So yeah.
I noticed shit like this happens when people figure out, oh, this shit's hella scripted. They're like, all right, let's make it the lame duck. So say like, no one would script this lame shit, so they could keep making their money.
Hey,
if 99 of the games are scripted, but the last one's not, or let's script this bad so it looks like no retard could script this. This is so stupid. Well, they hate money.
Well, and also if you think about it from Vegas's perspective, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's betting on people. A lot of people are betting on Spain to win straight up, but nobody's betting on Spain, and Spain winning, pays out less than Argentina. But also, what do you call it? People are probably betting on more than 2 scores if they're betting on what the end score would be. But in the world we live in today, you can basically put in your sports trading and sports. What do you call it?
Is that real?
Betting degeneracy at its finest.
What?
What?
Argentina had 0 shots to goal the entire game?
No way. I'm gonna pull.
Oh my god, bro!
There's no way. There is.
I might have to change to my thumb. My thing. I went with the German music on.
It looks like at the very end here. Well, not they didn't have. Well, it looks like they had a little bit on the momentum thing. Right, it looks like they had some momentum at the very beginning, but almost Spain the whole time until minute 106, which is basically overtime.
All will fold to the conquistadors.
Let's see, shots on goal. Wow, that's actually a true stat. 0 here. Let me see if I can. Do I have to do anything on the back end for this? I can't remember. Let's try. Yep, I do. All right, hold on a second. I thought I put that. Where is it? Oh yeah, I can do it this way, that way.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Fuck it. Where this one here?
Yep.
There we go. All right, we got that, and then I can go like this. There we go. So this is the stats for the Spain versus Argentina. This is expected goals. Argentina. It's not even 1 full goal, but 0 shots on goal, 0%. That's crazy with Messi.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we were on Rolo stream at the time, so we didn't get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, we did have one Patreon in the chat go, Spain won. I was like, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
I didn't really have any. I mean, I was happy with either one winning, really.
Yeah, I thought Argentina would be fun because Messi is, I think, a very, very good player. And then Spain, it's like, they're one of the better overall teams anyway. So,
yeah, I mean, they wanted money. They should have just had like Mexico. We have to the semifinals before rugging them.
Mexico versus America, the most rigged game.
Oh
ever.
my god, bro! The whole world would be like, how did these lame ducks get here? How? With Canada fighting the France for 4th place or 3rd place.
So yeah. I mean, I think we do have. I do have. Should we jump into the crypto World Cup first and then just get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's full screen this, and then we will go there and boom, baby. We got it. So I'll go like that so we can see some BNB. But what does this mean for people who are tuning in for the first time? They might be Moongangers, but they have been out of the market for a little while and they haven't seen your full World Cup bracket.
Right. So
what's the story behind this?
The story behind this is I was like, hey, let's find out some of the coins people this cycle are calling kind of blue chips, or at least have been around for a long time, pretty popular coins. Originally, we had 16 tokens. We whittled it down to 8. That's where this right here was created, the quarterfinals. We had Bitcoin versus Solana, Doge versus BNB, Pepe versus Ethereum, XRP versus Zcash. And then we ended up having, on that last stream, we ended up having Bitcoin versus Dogecoin and Pepe versus Zcash, with Pepe kind of, to me, with a surprise win. Bitcoin winning is not really like a shocker to me.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, Bitcoin winning gives me a lot of faith that a lot of the Moongang has watched the risk management webinar, which, you know, makes me very, very happy because I have faith now that we have basically the best final here, right? You have like your degen meme coin trade that can make you good amount of X's, versus your steady Eddie, right? Your what do you call it? Main portfolio play along with Ethereum. And in a way, Pepe is a version of Ethereum, right? I mean, it's a child of Ethereum. So yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense with how this ended up, but good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it would be interesting though. What if Pepe ends up out pumping Zcash this cycle in market cap? Could happen.
Yeah,
But
Pepe could. I mean,
who knows?
what's the highest it got in market cap ranking last cycle?
Oh, in ranking, I don't know. Decently. I'll
Maybe
check.
top 50 for sure, right?
For sure. I'll look right now.
Sam 215 says it's scripted. Pepe's going to win.
Yes.
We might have some bias. But I say Viva la Doge.
Viva la Doge.
Just had a difficult matchup.
Where's Pepe at? All right.
These things have to get about like a quarter or 30% of the way in before they actually like puff very good.
I feel you on that.
Pepe is the new Dogecoin. That's right. Dogecoins, you know, the tried and true. Like basically, Pepe is the Ethereum of Dogecoin or of meme coins, and what do you call it? Dogecoin is the Bitcoin of meme coins. It's like the grandfather, right?
Yeah. Okay, got it. Now I know the date.
Trajowski says, I don't think I ever pronounced his name correctly, but he says Pepe can go to 500 billion market cap. DCC will be Elon Musk.
Wow. So Pepe, this is the highest market cap I think they've had it here. It was basically number 21 in market cap.
Nice. Didn't get in the top 20, but got close. So
it possibly could have actually, because like they don't have a snapshot for the 9th or the 10th of December.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Which website? CoinGecko?
CoinGecko. No, CoinMarketCap, but I checked.
Oh, CoinMarketCap. I mean, who owns CoinMarketCap?
Yeah.
Binance.
But
magically the 1010 and goes missing.
Yeah. So it's all-time high basically hit is that right? Yeah, it hit basically on December 9th. So it's next day. So it very likely just entered 20 basically for a second. So, but obviously Zcash is way higher right now. Obviously right now it's 9 billion in market cap, but I think it's number 11 or 12 right now if I look correctly. Let me see. Zcash is currently, where is it? 14th in market cap right now. But of course all market caps have crashed, but hey, shit, we'll take it, man. Shit. Yeah.
So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that and stuff. Another if I were like what he said there is like 2028 Zcash pump, 28 in monkey year. Yeah, so it's in its personal year. It's basically like it has the Super Mario mushroom. Also think because of the election, there's going to be a lot of flight to. It seems to me that if I'm reading into the tea leaves a little bit, thinking about like why it could pump out of nowhere is basically maybe the Democrat actually does have a strong candidate. We don't know who, and they're like pushing for like KYC like crazy, and that scares money into privacy coin.
Yeah,
that can cause a massive pump.
I think,
which will then be taking profits on.
Yeah, I think if the European Central Bank digital currency comes out,
that's true
in 2029, it's highly unlikely to come out in 2028, but it comes out in 2029. That's gonna have a little bit of a privacy coin run during the what do you call it? End of the speculation phase of the bull market, essentially.
Yeah.
But it should like probably coming out of that next bear market too. What 2030, 2031, that period. Like that crash of all coins, right? Privacy coins will have a very important use case, I think, in the 2030s. The more we get restrictions on what kind of stable coins you can use, what kind of central bank digital currencies you can use, how you can use them, stuff like that for regulated exchanges and stuff like that. But it'd be harder for them to go after DeFi, but they'll try.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think when we talked about this on Rolo's stream, saying, hey, if you're living in any country in the EU, you want to really now you have to understand what crypto is in order to basically have freedom of access to your money. Because USDT got kicked out of there because they wouldn't put 60% of their bank account or collateral in a European bank, and the United States now has basically warned USDT if they don't get, I think, 25% of their collateral in a United States bank or basically or in United States related assets, something like that. Then they may not be able to have their coin on exchanges in the US. That's something that I don't know if they'll go after them or not for that, but it'll be interesting to see. So I think USDT is going to end up being the stable coin for DeFi in the sense that, if it gets censored on centralized exchanges, a lot of people want to use it across DeFi.
Yeah. Interesting.
But Ethereum, if it adds privacy this cycle, then USDT could actually turn be maybe a first privacy stablecoin,
right?
Where they could add privacy functions to USDT. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
I don't think USDC would ever do that. That could be a differentiator basically for them. But yeah. And what are you thinking about Pepe Bitcoin here? Any other thoughts? I guess just what can we say that's not already been said about these coins up to this point in the World Cups of crypto?
I mean, you basically have a guaranteed amount of returns with BTC if you buy it now. But if Pepe ends up doing even let's just say it doesn't even get to 11, it can get to 6. Well, is it possible for BTC to 6x in price?
What would that be? $360,000?
Yeah, the market would be like, praise the Lord. I mean, we'd be very happy.
I would not say no.
I'd be very happy.
Yes.
But an underperformance on Pepe is an overperformance on BTC by a wide margin. By like literally, if we got a fucking 4x, 4x.
Well, if you look at how many X's it goes each cycle, I would say 2 to 3 would be what you would want. Well, what you would expect from the previous high, right?
Right.
So a lot of the times I believe it's from previous highs. I'd have to take a look again one more time to double check. But a lot of the times, we went from 69,000 to 125,000. Basically, that was a 2x.
Yeah.
Maybe it's only a 50% increase from the previous all-time high, right? With maybe 180,000.
Actually, I don't think it's a 2x. I think it's 90%.
Yeah, it's close, basically. So that's the autism in you. No. But what do you call it? Yeah, I think from to the next one, 180,000, 200,000, something like that, right? That'd be like a 50-60% increase. That could be expected. But yeah, generally, what was Pepe's all-time high in market cap?
11.2 billion.
And what were you thinking in the next bull market? Like 40?
40 would be nice, but it all depends. Like because now it has an all-time high that we know about. That's sort of like gravity to it now. And then people are going to rate like how high can it go versus 11.2 billion market cap. So people are going to make putting it somewhere in the mid-20s around there is probably like mid-20s could be a moderate one, or even just like 50% above, which could put it at like 17 billion. That's very possible. That's kind of the range I'm looking at right now until I see what kind of movement it comes out of the pocket in 27, basically how it moves along with Ethereum. If it's lagging behind, then it's like, oh shit, then it's probably going to end up like not doing that well this cycle. Then I'll make a pivot and I'll probably move 70% of my Pepe to other shit, and then keep it moving. It's cool. And then it still will do well, but like I'll still hold a hodl bag, but like obviously I'd make that assessment and like tell people obviously very publicly like, hey, it's just not like we're deep into 27 and it's still like it's underperforming Ethereum. Like shit.
Could very well happen.
Yeah, that hasn't shown that. It actually when Ethereum does pump, Pepe moves pretty strongly with it, and like usually a slightly higher percentage higher. So if Ethereum has a strong year, fucking Pepe's going to have a very strong year.
I have a visual representation of this for the class. So one day we will get this. We did not have that this last bull market for very long. So one day again.
That is very, very true.
And that will bring Pepe up. That will rise all tides. It will save the world from, what do you call it?
Calamity.
Catastrophe. Yeah,
Yes.
calamity. All that jazz. So.
Yeah. So Pepe, there's more question marks with Pepe, but if it moves big, basically. That's one thing I liked about it. It's very volatile with that extra level of volatility. I was able to trade it very effectively. That's one thing I really liked about it is like when it was starting to slow down, you could take profits on it. 20, 30%, 40%. 40 is a little aggressive, but like 30% of the position, it crashes down. It usually makes these 50% corrections, 40% corrections, enough for you for worth to buy back in, get a bigger Pepe position, and then basically it comes right back up and stuff. So I was able to trade it quite efficiently multiple times, like on stream. I gotta get all these calls. Like I'm a Pepe meme of like all the calls, but it's actually I should
do like a history of Pepe video.
Yeah, I do. Like, but I really got to go through all the streams.
Layer your calls in there.
Yeah, that would that'd be a good highlight, bro. Like the Pepe trades, bro. The Pepe Chronicles.
There you go.
That's pretty cool, man.
That's exactly the same process we used to come up with the name Crypto Mindset Course. If you believe it or not, just spitballing here. But Moonpilled Rational Optics says, "Smash the like button." On the Moongang, appreciate you, sir. All right, but yeah. So, how do we do this poll thing? Should I just bring it back out and then set this up, or what?
Yeah, you know how to do it, or
nope, never done it before.
Okay.
Let's find out on StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
All righty, and then where is it? Under.
So it should be under
widgets. All right, that's
just put verses. That's it. The two names.
Yeah. What did you usually put?
So I just put I'll put Bitcoin versus Pepe.
Oh, okay. And then you'll put the name,
just put BTC. Be careful not to put any extra letters on the options.
What do you mean?
So just put BTC.
Yeah.
No number space, and then and then
oh yeah,
leave
yeah.
it alone. Yeah.
Okay. I think I've done that on YouTube before, so that makes sense.
So then create it, and then
just start
when you're ready on that, because then it's ready to it'll be sensitive.
All righty.
So you'll have to type in 1 for Bitcoin or 2 for Pepe. Whoa.
Whoopsies.
There we go.
So
the poll.
10 things at once.
When Ethereum does hit 27,000, I'm gonna have the biggest I told you so. I know. I knew I was right. I was early, but I can't wait.
All right. So we gotta where was it? Oh, it's this one here. So get ready to choose which one is gonna win the Crypto World Cup finals, my friends. Bitcoin versus Pepe. I wish we had the final countdown on the soundboard, but we don't. So instead, we'll have to settle for a drum roll.
And go.
And let's do that so it's not just covering your face. This is the one we play for the dead coins that didn't make it to this stage. Pour one out for your homies.
Oh shit, John F. Kennedy with the nuke.
So we have remembered those coins that have fallen. Not Pulse Chain. No.
I will be doing one on the. I'm thinking either doing a Pulse Chain ecosystem one or mixing like one it's sort of like East West conference. Like I don't know, making the East like Pulse Chain and making the West something else or something like or vice versa.
PTGC or something.
Well, that'll be that side. I'm seeing all the top Pulse Chain coins on one side
versus another ecosystem or something.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, or that'd be that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
or a mixture. I mean, honestly, like Pulse has so many projects that it's like you can fill one side easy, but like, it might be like, I don't know, it might be like Solana stuff mixed in with like some Sui and like Sonic, and it'd be interesting actually.
We'll give you guys a little time here to keep voting
since this is the finals.
Oops.
Whoa.
Didn't time that one correctly. God damn it.
You want some pancakes?
Arnold Schwarzenegger noises. How much more time should we give him?
Let's give him one more minute. Top it at 35, basically.
Where's every sound in the soundboard? Just to see which order that fits best.
Yeah. All right, you guys, we're ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go! Get to the chopper!
You know what noise should be? The minigun noise.
It has stopped. We have the final count. We have Bitcoin 64%, Pepe 36%. I actually didn't expect this from Bitcoin. I guess.
I call a recount.
Where was it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got a decent amount of people voting on that too. So
yeah, it was a good amount.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Bitcoin wins.
Bitcoin wins, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Where's the champions music when we need it?
Then well, you can play that bully meme. Oh wait, no, you don't have it. Never mind.
We could play Bitcoin. What do you call it? Never, ever gave up.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
That's a good one.
Nice. So, there it is.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a terrible idea I just had.
What?
Have like all these pulse chain products. So you have like, you have PGCT, you have pulse chain, pulsex, ehex, phex on one side, and then the other side's all PDI.
Oh man, good times.
And they'll still say they're not fairly represented.
Yep. So very interesting. So there we go. We did, by the way, get the weekly closes in here for Bitcoin and the whole crypto market. Right. So we'll take a look at the chat here or we'll take a look at the charts here in a minute. But I wonder if there was anything we've missed in the chat here. I don't think so, but let's see. What? Really interesting. Fresh was with Bape. It's trending on Twitter. I didn't know that's interesting.
Yeah, they were having like some kind of like, I don't know. It's like they had dry ice on a fucking like massive like metal thing that's like full of. It looked like they were having like shrimp cocktail or some shit.
Nice.
I was like, all right, cool.
Shout out Fresh.
Shout out Fresh.
But yeah. X down under says, is Scotland like Pulse Chain in World Cup terms? No one expects Scotland to ever win.
I mean,
and they got some fight to them. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they're going to do something this cycle, but like, if you want my honest opinion, get in the crypto mindset quarter 3. I'll tell you all the deets. Like, what I really think is going to happen. I don't believe Pulse Chain's dead, but like, I'm under no illusion that like it's going to make a massive recovery in the next like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
It might jump off a little from the bottom, which is, I appreciate the right direction, right? But now, if Richard comes back in full force, then okay, cool, right? If he comes back in full force, I'm like, all right, then we back, But what is like Occam's razor of the most like retarded way this could go is like fucking nothing happens until Ethereum until Richard's in profit at $4,000. Then like. Pulse chain starts moving.
He's gonna wait till he's in good profit. Wait till 6,000. Right. Wait for it. Maybe he waits for a 2x.
Profits are only for the true believers.
Some shit like
you don't know. I'm too retarded to quit.
True. So yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
But let's get into. I forgot. I gotta go put it on there. Let's get into the Bitcoin chart here a little bit. see what is going on for the weekly close. So Bitcoin the last 2 days didn't, or the last, I would say 24 hours or so, hasn't really done too much. It's just literally sitting at about $64,700 here on the daily chart. If we, and what have we said basically is if Bitcoin gets above this high, 67,255, roughly speaking, let's see, right about there. Okay. We can get above there, then Bitcoin is going to pump. Right. You could choose your poison on what level you think it needs to break in order to really dump. I would say 61,000. You could bring it as high as 63. So like, let's go 63K right there. You go below there, that's your warning shot, right? If you go below 61 after that, then we will go into a 60-day cycle low, most likely. That's kind of how I'm looking at that. We'll change it to red. There we go. And even more red, if it's possible. Right there. So, yes. Oh, what the did I just literally? What the heck? Oh, that's a text. My bad. Oh. All right, there we go. So, yeah. Pretty much if we start going down here and below these levels, we'll probably hit below 57K, but that would most likely cause this to be the 60-day cycle low. So this will have been a little bit of a longer cycle low, which would put us currently, if we break down on day 45 of the 60-day cycle, this pump here would be right in that midpoint of the 60-day cycle going into day 30, right? It's that mid-cycle pump. Then it could come back down into its cycle low. Where would you expect the cycle low? Let's give it a 55-day minimum, which would be on July 30th if we start breaking below these levels. Longest period for a low, August 9th, a week into the Crypto Mindset course webinars, live webinars. That's where you could say, okay, could go down that low. And the high of the current 60-day cycle, right, would be that day 10. So that'd be a left translated cycle. And the fact that it's mostly sideways this cycle, if that were to happen, you probably tag just a little bit below 57. It's not a huge dump type of thing there. So what I would say is maybe 56 and some change, maybe 55K, something like that. But whenever we go to that level, the bears are just going to be out here trying to call 52, 48, 45, they're going to call for Bitcoin to go down quite a bit. But if we break out here, then I think the 111 and 200-day moving average essentially will be our area of resistance. The only thing that I can see coming around the corner to break us out here, a decent chunk, would be if the Clarity Act actually were to pass. I think that would actually surprise a lot of people. But knowing crypto as well, if the Clarity Act passes, we might pump for like a day or two, get just before that level, and then just break down from there. It's like a sell the news event. I wouldn't be surprised.
This is why I hate crypto.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's scenario number one down because we're in a bear market. Scenario number two here in the month of July is we had a 60-day cycle low here. We're currently in a new 60-day cycle. We'd be on day 19. Current high in the 60-day cycle would be day 14. And then the question, then the significance of breaking down versus breaking out is bigger because if we were to call that the cycle low and break down, which I don't think that'd be the case. If we broke down, that would be the cycle low. So I don't think we go down that low, like I said, and I don't think we go down for a long period of time. So if this is a cycle low, I think it's more likely that we break out here. And if we did that, let's say we got Monday's candle is literally what we're on now. Let's say that were to happen into Wednesday, then you have to get about a week's worth of upwards price action in order to break out. And then you have a decent chance at a right translated cycle there. And we start webinars for the Crypto Mindset course on August 1st, which would be day 31 of that 60-day cycle count. So regardless of how you count it, basically you're coming into kind of a critical period of the 60-day cycle. And if we broke out here into early part of August and started going above the 111 and 200-day moving average for Bitcoin, that would, I think, start to freak out the bears. And what would be the reasoning for that? If that were to happen, then you would have the DTCC would be to blame. Basically, Wall Street adoption, right, is holding up Bitcoin more than we would expect at this point in the bear market, basically. But if we go to the weekly chart here, on the daily, we are above the 50 RSI. But on the weekly here, let's see. For Bitcoin's weekly buy-sell signals, we do have Bitcoin technically still on a buy. It's been on a buy for the last 2 weeks. We got to close above that buy signal. It confirmed. We've stayed above the 200-week moving average, and Bitcoin's slowly gone up, but it hasn't broken out. The next weekly price that it would need to break above is breaking above 66K. Bitcoin were to hold 63,250. And then if it were to exceed 66 on weekly closes, this would all be accumulation base. And then how high Bitcoin goes right in the second half of Q3 here would, be very, very interesting to watch. Above 68K is where Bitcoin's monthly buy signal is. So if Bitcoin reclaims 68K by the end of July, that's actually very much in favor of the bulls. So the other easy thing, right, is if you same on the daily, if you go below this level of 63, basically 63,200, if you go below that level, we're going to break down into a 60-day cycle low. So right now we're kind of in purgatory. Bitcoin's just kind of flip-flop and waiting. And usually when you're kind of like, come on, Bitcoin, do something, you get what you wish for. Bitcoin moves fast at that time, and we're in a bear market, so we'd expect it to move faster to the downside.
Right.
But that's essentially where we're at with Bitcoin here. With Ethereum, we're looking at Aerodrome here. Actually, Aerodrome, just because we have it up here, closed just above 45 cents, but it did, did show some weakness the last 2 weeks. Now it's testing its 12-week moving average, and it will probably come down and try to tap the 20-week moving average at least. Could it go lower? Sure. I think this is kind of like the hangover of the news that they'll be live on Ethereum mainnet in September instead of July. So that's why it's kind of pulling back here. But that 20-week moving average is at about 41 cents. Or just actually a little bit above 42, just 41, 42 cents. So if it were to go and end the next 6 days and 22 hours, if it were to go below 41 cents and close there, the next week you could get a really, really nice discount on Aerodrome, maybe going into the end of the month. So let's see what Aerodrome decides to do. But just because it was on there, let's take a look at Ethereum, though. Ethereum, if you pull this support level across, held there. Right now, it's on its 12-week moving average, basically, so it's getting a little resistance. It's just waiting to see if Bitcoin greenlights it anymore. It does have a buy signal in here at 1,700. So in order for Ethereum to get bearish, Bitcoin needs to go below 63,200 and Ethereum needs to go below 1,700 in order to get bearish. So Ethereum did move and start outpacing Bitcoin a good chunk here, but I think clarity. What we got clarity, and then at the end of the month we have the Fed.
We have the
FOMC meeting.
Yeah, the FOMC meeting on the 29th. On the 28th, we have the Zcash upgrade fork.
Yep.
We have quite a lot of stuff coming up, actually. We're going to get more clarity on. No pun intended. We're going to get more clarity on basically which direction. I'm guessing that they're going to have much more of the task forces formed up. At least one or two of them of the 5 total that Warsh wants to create. I think some of the data is going to start coming in a little cooked, like, oh wow, we're not doing so bad anymore. Look at that, wow. And then I bet you it's going to reflect some of the numbers since the Iran war was off technically for a little bit. It's going to reflect the numbers looking better temporarily, probably on some of the data they have, and they're just going to run with it and stuff. So I mean, if they cut that, fuck man, we're back, baby.
Yep.
Gordon Gekko's back, right? But if it's just a whole nothing burger, then it is. But it'd just be interesting to hear where they are at with basically these 5 essentially not industries, but these 5 basically I don't know, like I'd call data cartels in a way, how they're going to essentially get the data for the Fed. Suppose it's going to be faster, and they're going to start using credit card data, which I thought they already had, but and everything else like that. But I'm guessing part of it's social media data as well, and then probably I think they're going to be abandoning some of the old reporting that they would get, because like who's answering polls really.
Yeah.
Like it's you have to either economically incentivize it, but then from there you can sort of juice it that way too. But like then it's like, hey, fill this out for $100. Yeah, I think a lot of people would do that, but how honest is that data?
Fill it out, or you'll get jury duty.
Yeah. You
carrot or the stick.
You know how they could do? You know how they could do this? I know this is actually. So now this is an AI story. So please like chill out right here a little bit. But like, because we are having so many driverless cars now, or like we're more cars with the ability that they drive themselves, right? Not they're 100% driverless, but accidents have been going down, right? That some litigation. Like, I mean, basically, I should really call it more like, I don't know, like ticket firms, or like, what do you call it? Or like lawyers, essentially. They're starting to lose money because there's starting to be less and less auto accidents. But it's a bit of a fake story. It's a bit of a fake story, but
a lot of those blood-sucking lawyers basically
make their money off.
Built their businesses based on that. So like the fact that they actually have to do something more, something better for society is
right.
Probably a good thing.
And right now, like they are trying to figure out like what's the set minimum for like if an autonomous vehicle crashes into a family and crashes into this,
shit.
and there's going to be accidents.
I mean, I heard I don't know where this was, but I heard there was like 2 kids that were like basically having like a party, and their like parents' Tesla or something. Like they were like drinking alcohol and riding in the car, having to drive them around and like shooting. I think they were shooting paintballs or something out of it, or water guns, something like that. And what do you call it? Whatever the car company it was, Waymo or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, they have people behind the scenes like checking out cameras.
Yeah.
They saw it, and then they basically had it pull over, and then had called the cops on their ass. And then I was like, man, that's rough. But I mean, what do you call it? Back in the day, kids would have to seal the stick shift, so they'd actually have to know how to drive.
Yeah. But
the
interesting part of that was someone broke it down. Let's just say this is real, and the amount of DUIs goes to zero, or damn near virtual zero. He says a ton of municipalities, police forces would fucking go bankrupt. They go belly up because there a lot of states and a lot of like local law enforcement agencies are making all their money off of fucking like speeding tickets and fucking bullshit speed and DUIs.
Tennessee, I've seen a lot on YouTube about Tennessee. There's like what do you call it? There's so much like quota stuff that's going on between allegedly between the sheriff's offices that like the local Tennessee news has basically been reporting on how corrupt their local police areas are.
Good. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. I know the price of the tickets are getting crazy as well.
There's been like tons of people who like never like basically don't drink, right? That like get put in the drunk tank, and then they like take the blood sample. They're like, yeah you had 0%, because they blow 0% alcohol too on the DUI test, and they still arrest them. And it's like, I think there was one lady who was totally sober, or whatever. She was a bartender. She got her bartending license taken away for that. Like basically her entire living, right?
That's ridiculous.
What she was doing. Yeah. So I mean, just it's an abuse of power on that shit for sure.
So one thing that I thought about, like, what if like for speeding ticket, not like drunk driving, but for speeding ticket, what if like, hey, I think this would be a more accurate way to get more honest data from people. It's like, all right, instead of paying that first speeding ticket, just either you pay the full ticket, or whatever it is, it's going to cost you $400 to $800 for your speeding ticket, or fill out this form here of like, how is cost of living been for it? You basically answer all this data about yourself. No ticket price. Tons of, I know so many millennials, so many Zoomers will be like, fuck that, hell yeah.
Of course.
That could actually get you some decent data.
I bet you they'd probably say, also, give us your biometric data, please.
All right, let's calm down. Then I'm paying $800, bro. Fuck these flock cameras. But I think that would probably work out pretty well and stuff, And they could probably end up putting some fucking shit like the federal government could probably, if shit gets really crazy, like the federal government could be like, hey, for every one of these things that a real person puts up, but there's going to be fucking fraud, of course. Of course, 10%. Like what's like 10% of whatever it is, it's fraud, 100%. But the federal government will pay for that first part of the ticket, or like that first ticket that's with that and stuff. So whatever it costs, like, so it might be the sort of thing where like you're you know, you get a ticket, but it's not really you're going to get a ticket, but it's basically you're being forced to give out your data. I could see them doing some little game like that, you know.
Yep, they'll try anything. You just have to. I mean, people have to be loud about it, basically.
Yeah. Let's see. Put up Chepe's right there. The newest one. Right there. Right there. What does it say? Fuck, I can't.
Cali will take away your license if you clocked over 100 miles an hour by the highway patrol.
Gee. Well, a lot of them don't want to do it because it's a fuck ton of paperwork, apparently. A lot, but so I've been told.
What's the highest speed limit in Cali? 80?
Fucking 5 miles an hour. I mean, the highest I've seen, maybe on some highway, you might catch like a 75. Maybe or something like that. Maybe it's usually 65. They left that. We need to change all this shit, bro. We need the speed limits need to go up to like 200 miles an hour. well, honestly, like or like
in Montana, I think they have a road where what do you call it? It's like straight where you can just drive like as fast as you want or something like that. I heard something like that, but it's not like the German Autobahn, but it's like
if my car is already paying the gas guzzler tax, I deserve to fucking guzzle more gas.
True.
Yeah, because I mean, I just step on it. Oh shit, I'm at 105. Oh boy, you gotta go like that. So like, I mean, this is one thing. If you lived here in Vegas versus California, fuck, we drive fast out here in Vegas, notably faster.
And I would say a lot of Vegas people are, what do you call it? Like kind of stupidly aggressive drivers. I've seen cars in Vegas where they're like basically like, what do you call it? They're like on each other's ass. And I'm like, know, one of these motherfuckers is probably tipsy or something, and they're like gonna like hit the back bumper of the car. One guy is gonna spin or something. I'm like, we're waiting for accidents to happen here. I mean, the fender benders in Vegas, like if you watch, like basically when you take a look at cars when you're driving, you're like, that one has way too many dents in that car. Maybe I'll go a couple the lanes this way right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a bumper sticker on my car that says "Don't tailgate me. Your girlfriend's in the car."
That's funny as fuck.
Oh my god.
Well, let's see.
This car's good. Fuck.
Yeah, nice. Dubai has some highways that don't have speed limits. Nice.
Yeah, but they also got slaves.
Yeah, well,
but
we don't have that meme today, unfortunately.
You could, Charlie. You could.
You could send it to me if you want. But yes, so we digress. Anyways, we have lots of different things coming up this month in terms of what can happen. But for the altcoins, your altcoin total market cap is technically on a buy signal, but a lazy one. It's kind of been going more sideways than anything. So where would altcoins dump harder if we had a close on the total 3 below $654 billion on any weekly close? So we're kind of watching for a drop here. And see if anything happens. If we hold up, then it's good. So I think ClarityX is probably going to be the biggest marker on all of that. And then just we've seen quite a bit of people get into the Crypto Mindset course, but also specifically into the Crypto Mindset course bundle. So it's really, really good to see that a lot of the people in the Moongang who are jumping into the course are doing the crash out course as well. Because during the Crypto Mindset course, we're going to be supporting you guys throughout all of Q3, but into the beginning of Q4 in October. And so the crash out there is going to get a lot of good alpha. Of course, the people in the Crypto Mindset course get supported the whole quarter as well. But the crash out just goes into far, far, far more detail. So imagine the Crypto Mindset course as the 15 live webinars plus 5 or so pre-recorded. Then the crash out is about 8 to 10 webinars sprinkled throughout the quarter is basically what we got here. And then there'll be some flash webinars where we include the Citadel here and there. So just FYI. But if we want to take a look here, let's full screen it. We'll take a look here at the Crypto Mindset course schedule for you guys. This is just the 15 live webinars, right? We'll come out with a separate calendar here for the crash out course once we get closer to the end of August. But we've gone over these quite a few times. We went over it on your stream yesterday.
Yeah.
We went over it on Rolo's stream today. But yeah, basically from August 1st to August 14th, we have dates subject to adjustment. But basically, we're going to have this cadence where we have 2 days on, 2 days off, starting at webinars in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the evenings. And if we do shift any webinars or extend any webinars, then we have there August 14th. We'll take the 15th and 16th off, and then we'll have the 17th on if we need to add any extra webinars or shift up any schedule for any reason. But we'll try not to, of course. But you got to be kind of, what do you call it? A little malleable here with this. But anyways, we go through the Q3 thesis, the risk management 101, and top 50 coin list as we do every single quarter. And these ones are all to get you set up for the current situation in crypto, where we're going into the 4-year cycle, where into the 4-year cycle low, but then also where we're going for the next 4-year cycle, strategies and things to kind of different situations and scenarios to watch out for. And then risk management before we basically get you into some of the top coins in the market. Then we're going to look at the best swing trades of those coins and get into the best plays that we can see here going into August, and then get some Q&A basically to get you guys back up to speed. And then we have a few days off for review. And then on the 6th, oh yeah, never mind. Sorry, I was reading it wrong. 5th and 6th, right? So that's for some reason I was reading 6th and 9th. I was like, wait. But anyways, diversified and concentrated portfolio strategies plus swing trading technical analysis. This will be pretty interesting. So some people have more granular detail in their portfolio. Some people are keep it simple, stupid portfolios, and everything in between. So we'll talk about those, as well as swing trading with the Cultivate Crypto algo, buy sell signals on the weekly charts for some decent medium term swing trades. So we'll talk about the best swing trades, but then we'll talk about how we find those setups, what to look for with technical analysis. And then we have supply and demand on chain. So we'll take a look at tokenomics and some on-chain data for the bottom. And then fundamental analysis of memes to RWAs, from the most basics to the, the new, I guess, guard here of RWAs. You want to mention a little bit about the fundamental analysis webinar?
Sure, man. We're going from the old reliable to the stickiest of the icky, to my old boy, Rick James. RWAs. So basically, the fundamental analysis of memes to RWAs, the reason why I called this webinar that is, when the last cycle, I just kind of had to adapt to the fact that the fundamentals were a lot softer in the 25 cycle. It just is what it is. Now, we did have the ETF side. That was nice. But there wasn't really like a coin attached to it outside of, it's buying Bitcoin, it's buying Ethereum, right? There was a little bit like with some coins, maybe like eventually got ones with Solana, Litecoin and stuff, but the volumes were, not that significant just yet. But stuff like Ondo was around, but because the gateways hadn't passed yet, and we still hadn't gotten the Clarity Act, and we still hadn't got the Genius Act, and all the banks hadn't really started their stable coins just yet. The infrastructure is there, but it wasn't really being used just yet. So you didn't really get this massive kind of price appreciation. The difference between this cycle is that the money printer and the money flow into crypto is about to turn on, basically. So all what I've just said right now is now active now, and more banks are just look at this. Like PayPal just barely created a stable coin. It's very small, and Stripe's trying to buy it for $58 billion. I don't know a single person that even uses their stable coin, personally, the PayPal stable coin. It's possible somebody
literally have to go on to the PayPal app, and I think is Venmo. Yeah, Venmo is also a PayPal company, so I think you probably.
Oh, is it really? Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
So because they do crypto too, right?
Got it.
So I think there and on PayPal itself, but where else is it? I haven't even seen it.
Right, but that's how powerful it is. We're like, fuck, we'll buy them out, get a competitor out, and then we just buy a customer base, and then we get started. But right now, that's why everyone's rushing to make stable coins right now, because it's a business you can just sell off to somebody else.
Yeah.
Or you snowball into something
or you
massive.
can become basically a type of bank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's basically the money markets are being absorbed by private corporations, and that's why it's huge. So valuations can go up. That's one thing that Tom Lee was actually saying, is that we're going to start seeing more of a tech multiple on financial companies. So we're going to start getting much astronomical. So actually something like a JP Morgan, that is now very crypto heavy, shockingly, after all these years. is probably going to see quite an increase over time of their market cap. And that kind of trickles down to a lot of things in crypto. And, I would say probably 90, 80, maybe 95% of that money is probably going to stay trading stocks and stuff. But that's a portion that is going to funnel into crypto.
Yep, absolutely. So should be interesting. And then crypto, like, because we've been talking about like kind of when we get this, like, what's going to be the shift for crypto bros and crypto natives, essentially, right? What's going to be the shift for Wall Street natives? I think crypto natives, they're going to have to kind of get used to Wall Street pump and dumps a little bit more, right? They're already used to the crypto native ones, but they kind of have to kind of get used to the cadence of what Wall Street does. So that should be interesting. But anyways, we got on the 10th, making money with AI. So we have Zach returning here, helping you guys more with some AI tips and tricks. We also have pre-recorded videos on AI as well from previous courses. So if you're brand new to AI, we have some basically, early tutorials to help you out to make it simpler for you. Even if you've used AI a bit, that definitely helps. And then for people who are experienced with AI, we have advanced information in terms of generating income, using it with crypto, stuff like that in some of the pre-records as well as with this webinar. So that should be a good one. That's always a good one. We want you guys to get your money up over. So if your income's up, right, you get to basically buy more crypto, right? That's the name of the game. I mean, crypto for me, when I started making good money with crypto, it did make me want to work a lot harder, right, to earn more, to buy more crypto. It's a vicious cycle, I know, but it works. And so, it's never a bad thing to try to, do well for yourself. I mean, one thing with AI, it can make the job search a lot easier if you're trying to increase your salary, let's say, by changing jobs. Making a better resume, making a resume specific for whatever the job description that you're going for.
Right.
Stuff like that just makes the hassle of all the little details of, that job journey a lot better, but does increase the competition maybe a little bit because a lot of people doing that type of stuff. But anywho, we're going to talk about some of that stuff. Then we have our TradFi chains, Base, RH, and Sol. And RH, what does that mean, Miguel? I thought that was Richard Hart.
At this point, I don't know. But
no, Robinhood chain there. And so we're going to talk about Base, Robinhood, and Sol, more of your traditional finance chains. Base is a Y Combinator VC play, basically. Not that Y Combinator built Base or anything, but they basically helped Coinbase become a company. Robinhood being kind of your fintech, 1 foot in Silicon Valley, 1 foot in New York. And then Solana, just your centralized degen chain.
Yeah, probably California.
Yeah,
basically, and stuff like that. And then all the top guys in Solana live in Switzerland.
Yeah, and some people,
if you didn't know,
and some people are gonna say, but why don't you talk about Pulse Chain? Well, we will on August 13th with top DeFi chains. So we're going more crypto native on this webinar here, and Ethereum, is obviously going to be where a lot of real world assets and stuff is going to be happening in DeFi. But I would say Pulse Chain will be interesting with how it grows because it's kind of more of a DeFi organic chain that's coming up. But and much more.
And much more. Also, be talking about Sonic in there. There's a lot of other blockchain. I don't want to snitch out all the chains, but but we'll definitely talk about Sonic and Pulse Chain in the DeFi chains, all the interesting news, and then that kind of leads into the mystery guest. And I'm not telling you, but it's going to be a good guest. It's going to be a good guest.
Mm-hmm.
The only difference on the 13th possibly is that maybe the guest time might change and we might put him in the morning. But but like that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Sometimes we do we'll flip the morning and evening one if based on somebody's schedule, because trying to get guests coming on and getting them on the right schedule and everything always takes a little bit of coordination, right? And then on the final day, on August 14th, what day of the week is this? Let's see. The day of the week is, let me get the calendar out here.
You go up on a Tuesday. I was guessing.
14th is a Friday. Friday the 14th sounds lucky. Yeah, fast money versus slow money. What are the risks to rewards of doing different strategies,
Correct.
right? Like go fast and get wrecked, or go slow and basically what do you call it? Get rich slowly, but or depending on how people feel about ETH this last cycle.
Right. I mean, we played around with a different name. We were going to call this like fast wins, slow wins, right? But obviously the money is always nice, right? But it is just you get the background of it. Like sometimes in crypto, you catch a quick return on a coin. Like you end up putting something in there and it does go up like 20x or 5x or 3x in a very short period of time. And now you have a question. You have to evaluate does it look like it's going to continue on? Is it just barely the beginning cycle of it? And this is part of what I'm going to be teaching in kind of my fundamental webinars in the course, is kind of like, where is it starting to look a little long in the tooth? Basically, like, oh, this is starting to look a little like, instead of like some of the big influencers trying to talk about it and stuff, like you're kind of like already in before them. You're like, the big influencers are in, and then you're starting to get all the little smaller ones, and it just go on until the point where like you're mostly just the loudest voices are like these micro accounts. After you already saw the big accounts talking about it, like, like we're at the end of the echo, basically, and you don't want to get caught, basically. So taking profits and then figuring out whether to like take profits into a USDC tether, or this coin's just fucked, but Ethereum or Solana is perfectly still okay. And then that's the big difference. That's actually one of the bigger ones I've had consultations with, like in 24 and 5, where people are like, oh, this profit, like, should I do stables? And sometimes I'd be like, all right, put like maybe 20% stables, the rest back into Solana or BTC or ETH. But because it is always nice to have a little cash just for something, so you don't have to like sell some other coin to get into this coin, because you don't want to get out of position. And also slow money, like this is something that I really like is like over time you guys have time over the next 3 years to really build a really solid portfolio, and you're going to start experiencing days where you're up 5-10% on the day, and you're like, this is more money than I make in a week, and then this is more money than I make in a month. Wow. And if it's like, dude, I'm up more money than I make in a year, let's slow down a bit. And this is where like you have to like stop, look, wait, am I too happy? And this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to have more of those kind of webinars too, also in the crash out course as well.
Yeah. And then we'll have our final AMA where you can ask us anything, go through any of the previous information we discussed, and we'll have our sign off there. But then we have flash webinars throughout the Q3 with some guests here and there, as well as, like Miguel just said, the crash out course with 8 to 10 more live webinars, helping you guys get that bottom of the 4-year cycle. So we highly recommend that you come over here to cultivatecrypto.com/shop, jump into the Citadel, into the crypto mindset course for Q3. My bad. Yeah, get it while the getting's good.
Ooh. You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99, that's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby, because you bought it for $39.99.
Yep. And what do you call it? We got all these different payment options here that you can do. Also, if you scroll down here, you get 10% off if you do pay in crypto. So FYI on that. But boom. All right, we'll throw that in the chat for everyone. Oh yeah, the other thing I was going to mention here, just throw that up one more time. Oops, wrong buttons. There. I believe I have it. Yeah, right here. So you guys can go over here to cultivatecrypto.com/livestream if you want to watch our videos on our website. Press subscribe now, come down here. The main thing that we have this for is so that you guys can get alerts. Sometimes you guys do not get YouTube notifications because YouTube either turns off your notifications for crypto or just doesn't notify you basically at all. And so if you want to get notified when we go live for every stream, put your first, last name in here, email, click to subscribe, and you'll basically get an email every time that either Miguel or I go live here. And
all our streams going forward will be on this.
Yes.
FYI.
Yep. This is going to be one of the ways that we are going to back up our streams as well, outside of the YouTube ecosystem or outside the Rumble ecosystem. But yeah, you can watch the previous 6 episodes of both of us on there. So, but we do recommend that you guys, because we didn't add a live chat here for a reason, mainly because we want you guys to come over to YouTube and Rumble. If you go, I'm going to add a YouTube one. But if you go, Rumble has 2 versions here. It has a user, how to cultivate crypto, if you want to go over there and enjoy the stream there. We have 468 followers on my user there. And then we did make a channel that you could follow with currently has 165 followers. So let's get this to 500 for how to cultivate crypto. And let's get this one to, let's see here, by tomorrow, 175. So click subscribe, click like. Also on Dollar Cost Crypto on YouTube, click subscribe, click like.
Yeah, get me to 40,000.
There we go. Let's go. Let's go. So
let's go.
Let's see here, but yeah, man, I think that was mainly it with all of that. Beautiful. So, what else is what do you call it, crack-a-lacking here in the crypto sphere that you're thinking of?
I mean, one thing is, like, we're going to be talking about this in the Q3 thesis, is at some point in time, Vanguard's ETF will go live. That is very likely either the bottom or the uptick.
Yeah. That's a good point. I'll pull up that job description because it was interesting to read of their the main head of digital assets is what it was called.
You know, I threw my application in there. I never thought they'd fucking respond.
Let's see here. My bad. There we go. Boom. So this is Vanguard. You can go to vanguardjobs.com and look this one up if you want. But it's the head of digital assets and personal wealth. Looks like a hybrid work model mode, posted about 11 days ago. And then what did they say? Anything? Yeah. But job description wise, this kind of shows where they're going essentially. But I'll just read this portion here, and then I kind of want to hear what you think about it. Because I think I read this and talked about it on my stream at one point here. But the head of digital assets will lead Vanguard Personal Wealth's digital asset strategy, roadmap, and enterprise execution.
Yeah, I would.
Defines how Vanguard will evaluate, prioritize, and develop and implement digital asset capabilities and operating models in a way that serves clients, advances Vanguard's mission, and strengthens our long-term competitive position. So they see the rest of Wall Street as their competitor right now, BlackRock being numero uno when it comes to digital assets because they're way ahead of Vanguard already. So this guy will have his work cut out for him. You know, it'd be hilarious is if they basically poached the guy in the same position that did it for BlackRock. There's a lot of times companies do that, right? And the guy's like, so you just asked me to run it back. I can do that. Right. And then they just give you a lot more money. Tends to work.
If he's rugged once, he can rug it again. You're right. And but no, that's absolutely true. And then on top of that, I mean, this is why I've been saying this on a Rolo stream, and I said this on quite a couple other streams as well. I think Jack Napier's not Jack Napier's, I'm sorry, a Nuke's stream is that basically I have a sneaky suspicion the reason why Bitcoin's not going to go below 40,000 is because BlackRock won't let it happen.
Yeah.
Because they want their ETF to, imagine launching an ETF and it's been in profit the entire time. Never not in profit. Never not gay, Charlie. Never not gay.
We use the soundboard now.
I've been forced into this fucking position, Charlie.
We can go over to that computer and change it to your soundboard.
No. It's all good. But I'm getting that sound. That's incredible. I love that one. I'm going to abuse the fuck out of that.
I know you will.
Oh my god! But that's true. It's like they're trying to basically because what'll happen is people start comparing it, and then there's sophisticated investors and there's more retail dominated ones, and they'll show just a large. They'll hit all returns. Wow, the returns are just huger on the BlackRock one. Must rhyme with Blackhawk, right? And then
I mean, it's Larry Fink.
And that's a big thing. So like that's why I don't. But like, it's 48, sure, right? 52, why not?
Yeah,
38. It's just like it could, but fuck, man. I need a stock market collapse right now. That's what I need. I mean, that's what I want, and I'm gonna get what I want.
Yeah, that's the one thing that like the stock market maybe, right? But the one thing I love about Bitcoin is Bitcoin's like, hey, I'm about to dump here, but that's what you all want, so I'm not gonna do.
Right.
And then no, you guys don't want to dump right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a massive. No. Those two buttons at the same time.
But that's actually the impressive thing of because they're such a boomer. Like Vanguard is such a boomer company that I was fully expecting them to top blast because they were so late, and they ended up having a lot of patience and just saying, "Fuck it, we'll wait now." And they basically like announced like, "Hey, we're going to launch an ETF." Fuck, that's cool, but not yet. And now like they're not like. Now they're DCAing in a really good position. So they've been real. That was actually a really good thing as a steward of their people's money. That was a very good decision. But let me tell you this: if Vanguard somewhere in the middle of the summer, a little bit like where they should have launched it when BTC and Ethereum when Ethereum crashed down to $1,400 around that point in time. What is that? March, February, March. Yeah, around. Let's say they launched in March. That would have been a good spot.
Yeah, that would have been really good. But I think they're waiting for as much regulation to pull through as possible.
Correct.
We have the Genius Act basically taking effect, I think, on January 1st of next year. So
it's probably why it's taking them so long.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
and
a lot of geniuses.
Yeah, well, I think they just started this surge on July 8th. Right. So I would say 3 months at fastest, maybe 6 months before they hire somebody they want, depending on the list. But the other responsibilities here is serves as Vanguard's senior subject matter expert for digital assets and personal wealth, partnering across digital technology, operations, client segments, risk, legal, and compliance to shape and deliver a scalable end-to-end strategy. So be smart about everything related to our bank. Represents and digital assets, represents Vanguard externally and with industry participants, regulators, and clients, helps influence thought leadership and market standards in the evolving digital asset ecosystem. So I wonder if this guy's going to give Michael Saylor's run for his money, but no, I think somebody like this you'll end up seeing on the Bitcoin conference stage at some point, maybe even next year, right? So
what would be the most retarded pick? Let me think.
Kobe, but he got the Coinbase job already.
Yeah. But it'd have to be someone a little older. Oh my god! No, I guess she can't. She's already running off. Kathy Wood would have been crazy. Fuck, that would have been a crazy one. Or do they do some kind of merger or something? That'd be like.
What if? Yeah, I'm like trying to think. Who needs a job in crypto? What if they hire Lynn Alden? She just came out with.
I know I'm a status conversation. Never mind.
Yeah,
never mind.
She or he just came out with orange juice futures, basically. Not really orange juice.
Oh, okay. I'm the frozen orange juice and shit.
Yeah, no. She just came out with a fund called Orange Juice, basically helping companies to create a digital asset treasury strategy for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's basically company Bitcoin strategic reserves kind of thing. So I think they raised $40 million this week. So
that's good.
That was quite a bit of money. So
yeah, I mean, there's a non-zero chance Vanguard did see my tweet.
Sure. And what do you call it? Who else? Was David Puel was a guy who was very good with on-chain data. He got hired by ARK Invest.
Yes.
And he's one of the people behind a lot of their on-chain data on their reports. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to think of like different free agents out there. I mean, Andreas Antonopoulos, he's been in the shadows for a while. Maybe he comes back and is like,
could you imagine
I'm working for Vanguard, motherfuckers.
No,
he would never.
He's
too principled.
Not just principled, he's too narrow.
Yeah,
sure, you get the Bitcoin one out, but I think he'd fuck up the rest of the products.
Well, he understands Ethereum. He wrote a book on Ethereum, so he's looked into smart contracts and stuff.
He took a fucking two bull runs, 5 bull runs.
Guy was, what do you call it? Retired. Semi-retired already. Anyways, what if they hired Tone Vaves? Or Richard Hart? No, just going full left field here,
man. I couldn't believe. I was like, what time? Dude, they turned CERN off, bro, and like craziness is happening. But there is a conspiracy theory out here that CERN's off are having a much better run.
Mm.
Who knows? Maybe it's true. You know, okay, I said some wild shit before. I've said some wild shit.
Which one?
I know it's a lot, right? But privately, I've told you.
Wild.
We honestly, bro, at this fucking point in time, bros, for us crypto, we need another we need another shutdown.
Mm.
We need another
another COVID.
Not a COVID, but like whatever. I mean, let's call it COVID, sure. Right.
Well, another what do you call it? Societal shutdown for the control of the masses.
Right. And brothers, we're sending, bro. We're going, bro. Fuck, man. Damn, dog. You're gonna fuck up the lockdown too. If you thought if you thought Terminator 1 was good, Terminator 2 is even better. We're about to make a ton of money. But you know, whatever it is, that's what it is. I did see something weird that like they're saying that like World War III is going to be like, what was it, 2034, 5, 6, and 7.
Let's go.
Yeah, middle of the 30s and shit. It's coming a decade early.
Oh damn it!
Oh,
I think I double pressed.
Oh, okay.
Timing was off.
But yeah, but I mean that just is what it is there with Vanguard. But it is a difficult one because they can just choose like an industry person already, or like they might choose a number 3 at a company that worked at a company and left. Could be the yeah. What if? Oh my God! No, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to put that evil ass energy in the world, bro. I thought of one way it could happen, but where's Kyle? Fucking the gulag. No, he's
been to the Russian gulag for vacation.
I almost said exactly where he went.
The fields of North Korea.
Imagine Kyle been planning his little trip for a long time to Hong Kong, and he can't.
He only
enjoy
can stay
it
for a little bit. Yeah.
He tried and he said he just couldn't.
Yeah, that's
sad, bro. I fucking feel for him. Kyle's to be like, why are you telling people I went to Hong Kong, bro? I didn't even do that. JK, but no, he's just really sick and shit, and like, fuck, man. I mean, look at me, look at me. And Kyle's worse than me. That's how crazy it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
What was that? There was something that you reminded me of. Oh man, what?
Hiring?
No. Well, yeah, I was thinking like just different crypto news that's come out this week, right? One of the other. Did you hear about the MetaMask hire?
Yes, I did.
They accidentally hired a North Korean operative. Found out, and they gave them access to the MetaMask coin code base for about a month as an engineer, and then basically found out he was a North Korean agent, and then took him off, fired him, or whatever, right? But I guess there's like a group of North Korean operatives that some of their true identity information got leaked, and he was on that list with his like actual North Korean name or something like that, or whatever the agent name he had was, but they didn't even check that list.
Wow. So they didn't think that Dim Song Wrecked was not going to be on the list.
Yeah, I think his name. What did he say? It was like Tyler.
Shut up.
It wasn't Tyler. It wasn't Tyler. It wasn't Tyler Durden. It was like Tyler Skaggs or something like that. Yeah.
Scallywags. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw on Twitter. Like, don't quote me on it, but
fucking MetaMask, bro. But that's how bad the market is. That like fuck their that's their quant.
Yeah,
you know.
But they did allegedly get the guy out of there in time, and nothing was compromised allegedly, right? But yeah, I mean, MetaMask be like this right now, but
thank God they haven't launched their token yet. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
well, they're not going to until they go public, technically, but
probably, yeah,
that's what consensus. No, it's
I mean, consensus is they're all owned by Joseph Lubin.
Yeah, so their parent company, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Allegedly,
and they also have a stable coin as well. MetaMask stablecoin. That's a pretty penny, actually. Fuck, man. I mean, if PayPal's is worth that, I mean, you got to at least think that the
10 billion.
Yeah, at least, man, for fuck, man. Hey, just off the that's how profitable. Just off the stable coin alone, because like MetaMask has like trapped users. Like they have users that are like, look, once you've made money on something, I've said this on many a Red Pill show. Men get stuck wearing the clothes they last got laid in, right? So if I was in the disco era, man, I'm wearing bell bottoms to this day. If that's and that's what guys get stuck in until they have like either they just stay stuck in that era, and it just insanity. They just keep doing it and doing it, and it never changes, and then you'll see like a breakthrough in advancement. They'll change their whole wardrobe up. And then that's why you see people who are consistently getting laid over time. Their style does kind of consistently change over time. But you can still have an archetype, like a dude like who likes to dress up in suits and stuff. He might go more relaxed, but he'll go in like he'll have like a yacht sort of fit and stuff, but still within that range of like really in shit and really dressed up. But yeah, that's kind of how guys are for the most part. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix, and which is true as well and stuff. But it's just a really tall tale sign and stuff when I see certain guys like stuck in and unless they're young and they just copied a style to like that's their style. Okay, cool. But it's like seeing somebody like emo goth, like they were emo goth, and I'm talking about like weird, like
usually those guys, right? They had like the earlobe rings.
Yeah,
right?
That shit is the worst
and then
idea, bro.
They take it out when they get older, but like they just have a fucking
saggy
hole in it.
tit.
Yes. Basically, yeah.
It's disgusting. They know it's disgusting too. They know it's disgusting. Like that's what we think. Oh, okay, if you're gonna do all that shit. Even the tattoos, right? But like that ring, that fucking like thing ring is fucking ridiculous and shit. I mean, sure, get as many like fucking piercings as you want, but like you can get rid of them all and your ear will semi-heal and it won't look bad.
Well, yeah, depending. It's like kind of like what that in Africa they have like the ladies with the neck rings, right? It's like if you get it too far, it's like you gotta basically like cut it probably.
Yeah, I mean, wrestlers have this problem where like they become the character, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Because if it still works, right? Like you're Ric Flair. Ric Flair's still getting laid, bro. That's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. But but he became his character. He is Nature Boy. He is Ric Flair. Like when you read Bruce Wayne's mind, he's like, Batman. What am I gonna do? He doesn't say Bruce Wayne in his mind. He says Batman.
Yeah. And Ric Flair is like continuously recovering alcoholic.
I mean, he's one of the. He's almost like a. I know he passed away already, but like Ozzy Osbourne had like that high level of tolerance. There's just some people where like there's people that smoke into their 100.
I think I have not conspiracy theory, but like I think Ozzy chose when to go out.
No, yes,
like
absolutely,
because like he did his last concert and everything. It's like, hey, peace out, guys, and then like a week later he's dead. That's just what a coincidence.
Well, no, he chose to kill himself.
Well, I don't think it was ever reported.
Well, I mean, he chose to like it's. I want to go now.
No, but I don't think they like talked about any euthanasia in the media or anything like that.
Maybe they. I'll have to look it up. I
remember reading we discussed it, but I don't think I ever saw it anywhere. But yeah, no, what they said on the day that it happened is his whole family was with him when he passed and that kind of thing, right?
His wife wanted to kill herself too, along with him, but she was handling like he's like, I want you to like she had to stay just handle the estate and shit, and then that's what they say. But I mean, who knows? That's just so sad. I mean, those two really did love each other, so it's kind of like, fuck, man, that's brutal, dude. Because there's like a certain point in time, like, why break up at some like they're not gonna break up, but I'm saying there's sometimes couples you get so old, like, what the fuck's the point now? Like we ain't fucking each other for looks anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like there comes like a time where like we're here for like to take care of each other.
You've been with somebody for so long,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of like your wife knows, like you might like diddle around a tiny bit, like, but like don't embarrass her.
Yeah, I mean,
don't fucking embarrass her.
Ozzy's got the backstage passes, baby.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The classic VIP experience.
Okay, now you lost me. What are you talking about now?
Backstage passes. Whenever girls go to concerts.
Oh, right? Okay. I completely understood. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean, never. Oh my god, like, what's the guy from Smashing Pumpkins? The lead guy from Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, Billy Corgan.
Yeah, Billy Corgan.
He's what, brothers with Bill Burr,
and they're super awkward. He's like, they're like, and Billy Corgan kept bringing it up, and fucking Bill Burr was pissed. He mentioned it, or like they're half brothers, or basically like. Bill Burr's dad or Billy Corgan's dad was cheating on like with somebody's mom was getting cheated on. No, everyone's mom was getting cheated on. But like they do like each other. They're bald and shit. But like obviously Bill Burr's funny. But Billy Corgan, I mean, dude, there's so much like fucking like Hollywood fucking bloodlines out here. It's also crazy if you look into it too, like how many like ex high-ranking CIA, ex high-ranking like military officers. I really believe this is the prerogative. If you get deep into that, eventually they get let into a club at some point, like to get really high up there, like colonel level or higher. And there's kind of a deal. Okay,
it's like the Travis Kelce and what's her name, Taylor Swift, wedding. It's like that happened naturally. It's like a Hollywood setup,
right? Yeah, exactly right. And there's this whole thing too with like basically I think the deal is like, all right, you're going to serve the government, you're going to make some money and sure, but like basically this is who you are, that you're serving the government. You will die as a government man. Your gift will be we're gonna boost your children into something. I really believe that is the deal the government does at the highest level because it's already like the amount of like
I'm sure the CIA does if you get to a certain level.
You have to get I'm not talking about, but like this, it's just crazy how often if you look into people if you look into people's backgrounds, I know people doing the Jewish thing, but if you look past the Jewish thing and look into that, like a lot of the high ranking, they're like their parents were in the FBI or the CIA or they're high level fucking army officer.
Yeah, it's like different levels of Bush and Bush regular and Bush senior, right?
Yeah, or like the secret government, basically, the shadow government. Well, it's like but that's what it is. But it's crazy how much that is, or now this is a genetic thing, but there's always like this weird thing where like the Bill Burr thing that happened with him, right? Like that happens a lot, that like you end up like your dad ends up sleeping with some other women and stuff, and then like you're famous and then they're famous. I'm saying your dad got it, bro.
I think what's his name? Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
He's playing
big hitman, bro.
His father, was I think worked for the CIA at one point, and allegedly may have had some involvement with the JFK stuff.
Okay, I thought it was Clinton. No, he's older than that. Yeah.
And then it's Woody Harrelson, and Woody Harrelson is, I think, playing LBJ, right? Who may have had some knowledge, right? Depending on which conspiracy theory you're going to go with for the JFK assassination, right? I'm just like, that's a weird one.
Yeah, I mean, like Aleister Crowley, like the conspiracy theory with him, besides like he's a fucking demon person, that like Hillary Clinton's his daughter. Yeah. There's a lot of ties there, bro. Makes a lot of sense to me, bro. Checks out.
Wouldn't that be
Occam Fraser there, bro. And who's that fucking who's that what the hell is her name? Who is that singer? She's like a pop singer and stuff. I forgot her name.
Taylor Swift?
No, not her. There's this other one. Like basically, it looks like the people are thinking that she might be Hillary's daughter. Yeah. She's like a pop singer and shit like that. I've literally never listened to a song and thought it was good at all, but she just got famous out of nowhere. They pushed her.
Sounds like a lot of them.
I'll look her up and stuff, but she's like she's very like a dolled up girl. I'll find the name of her and stuff.
I've never heard. I've heard Tucker Carlson had some connections, but I didn't know what they were. Not sure if this is true, but
yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
And he doesn't like to talk about it, of course, always. Sabrina Carpenter, thank you, my God. You see the CMC AI is all knowing. But Sabrina Carpenter. Beyonce.
That's why she always tries to dye her hair blonde.
But yeah, Sabrina, I mean, Dupa Lipa or whatever her fucking name is. She's literally Mossad, dog. I mean, come on. That I can recall. Oh, no, actually, wait. Is she? Or like she was on there? I can't remember what side she was on. Fuck. She might be.
Yeah, there's one time there's a video of her trying to, what do you call it, shake Ronaldo's hand when he came off the field, and he just like ghosted her and went right past her.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
Let's see. Let's see.
But yeah.
Yeah. Let me go to early life.
Let's see here. What I'm trying to think what else is popping this week. I mean, crypto news over the weekend tends to be very, very slow.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Oh yeah, they keep calling her a gypsy or whatever. So, yeah, that's so fucked up. I don't remember it. I like this is
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I was just like, what do you call it? Gypsies from Romania going over to France. France is still a real thing.
Yeah, like I don't mind that. Like, yeah, look, if I'm fucking super famous and rich, and I have a kid, and then he gets famous, like it just makes logical sense. You think I'm not going to help my son or my daughter get like fucking famous or rich? Of course, but like I hate the sneaky fucker. They're doing sneaky fucker game. Sneaky fucker shit. Like they're hiding it. Like what you got to be ashamed about? I mean,
well, like the funniest one I think is what's his name, Anderson Cooper.
Yeah,
he's the last in the bloodline, basically, of what was that guy's
Vanderbilt?
Name? Yeah, the Vanderbilts. Basically, they fucked off their entire wealth over generations. They because what Vanderbilt was at the time basically the senpai or richer than Rockefeller.
Correct. And Carnegie for a while.
Yeah, but the one difference between Rockefeller and what's his name again?
Oh, motherfucker! Damn it!
I know.
His
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
The main difference was in the family. Basically, they taught, what do you call it? Like more like accounting.
Yeah, financial discipline.
Financial discipline, how to balance everything, all that type of thing, not to overspend, all that stuff. Whereas the Vanderbilts were like, after I think the second generation of Vanderbilts, was Cornelius the dad or the second one? I can't remember.
Cornelius Vanderbilt, I think, was the first
dad.
one. The first one. Is the second or third one generation? He grew it.
Yeah, the second guy did pretty damn good, and then the third one, kept it going, and then like from there it just fell off basically.
Yeah,
they still got the university named after him, so I guess they got that. But Anderson Cooper,
Vanderbilt's a sick name though.
I wonder what's Anderson Cooper's net worth. Let's find out.
100 million. I mean, he's a good looking dude. He does strike me as possibly being gay. He could go either way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gay?
Yeah. Oh no, I mean, look at this motherfucker.
God damn it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, you've ever seen the bikini pics? I was like, no.
Gay. His estimated net worth is between 50 to 200 million.
That's kind of a big jump. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they don't know what he has in the background, right? He earns an annual salary of $12 million.
I want you to know we do this like on the daily. When the camera's off, we are still talking like this 100% of the time. Oh fuck, man! What, Joe Rogan and Gennard Way from My Chemical Romance are cousins? Bro, come on! Like I did find this suck. Like,
I do have the same birthday as Mozart, just a few hundred years later.
Fuck. 1738. Hey,
he was a 9. He was a genius.
He was a genius.
A 7 life path, right?
Yeah. Well, you're a 7. Yeah, you're 7.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's the same birthday.
Well, the year. The year would be all.
Yeah. I would had that actually be interesting to know.
I mean, what's his birthday? I'll look it up. I got the app right here.
I
can add up like normal birthdays, but if it's like, it's like January 7th, 1040. I'm like, it might be a little off. Let me make sure I got this right.
He said Charlie answered too quick on Anderson Cooper. I mean, look at the guy. You think that looks like a straight guy? Come on.
Where?
No, I just Chepe was saying Charlie answered a little too quick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
he just started looking like an older guy now.
Yeah.
But he pulled off like a Sterling Cooper, old silver fox for a long time.
For a little while, yeah.
He's a good looking guy. I'm not taking that. He's a good looking dude for sure and stuff. Let me look it up. Okay, so
too metrosexual now.
What's his birthday?
I don't even know what year. Oopsies. This one right here.
Okay, what's it? And the year is I gotta go back.
A while back.
Okay. Oh, oops, I went to 1600s. Whoops.
17. Yeah.
Any minute now. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
For the win. Well, you're doing that.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna reset that just to double check that because that's crazy.
I'm like, does Gary wonder if that app goes into BC?
Yeah. So it says
what's Jesus's numerology?
It better be an infinite sign. Like shit, man. It says this app will not be touching that with a 10-foot pole.
What about Muhammad?
Oh, knowing Gary, I know exactly what he'll say. I don't even gotta ask, bro.
But anyways,
show me this one. Double check that again.
Oh,
it made me re-put it.
56.
What the hell? You showed that was a different. Oh, I must have looked at the death date.
Yeah.
Oh, 56. All right.
It does go back to 1700s. That's amazing, actually.
An 11 life path.
Okay.
And he's a pig. But he's cool. No wonder I've always liked Mozart.
And a 9 birthday.
Yeah, he's 9 birthday, 11 life path, very emotional, makes sense and shit. Architect type and stuff like that. He's one of the master numbers. I mean, it's a pretty good one. I mean, he's a charismatic guy, emotional energy. Obviously, with the 9, I mean the thing. I mean the 9s just blend. Like he was around a bunch of music, so he went into music. That's kind of how it kind of goes.
Yeah, the movie Amadeus is really good, actually.
Yeah, I think he's like a little too much queer laughing.
Well, yeah, I would say a little overacting, but the overall story of just like basically how jealous that guy was of him,
which I can believe. I can believe that. Yeah, all the court, all in the court. Those court, they're all cocksuckers, man. Yeah, but dude, I just couldn't like. I started rooting for the bad guy. I started rooting for the bad guy. Like first time I ever saw it in orchestra when I was in middle school, I just couldn't like. I remember like one of the few times like I was rooting for the bad guy. I was like, yeah, get back in this fucker.
Darth Vader and Empire Strikes Back is a pretty good one as well.
Yeah.
But we have Renaissance saying, Charlie, do you believe the next FOMEC meeting will cause market volatility? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit earlier. That's on the 29th. I believe it will. But what do you call it? In terms of like the 60-day cycle, it could be like a week before the 60-day cycle low if we get a really big drop down to like 55K, something like that.
Right.
But I would say the Clarity Act this month is going to have a stronger effect because I don't really expect too much from the FOMEC meeting in terms of like, hey, it's going to be like maybe slightly bullish, right? In terms of, hey, you know, inflation's been going down. We're not going to do too much. Basically, we're going to be hands off for a little bit. And maybe, you know, we're not going to hike at least, right? As long as that's the message, then, you know, the market might actually respond somewhat positively to it.
Yeah. If it no cut, but there's a good talk and there's no talks of like possibly raising, I think it's going to be a nothing burger. But if they cut, like it's more, we have more chance of being like neutral to positive than neutral negative, basically, which is very good. So I'm just like, now that a couple months a month, some changes passed and stuff like this, we're gonna get a little more clarity on that.
Hey, no pun intended.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
That Chepe one's fucking hilarious. He got me for the first half so bad. It's like Wesley Snipes and Robert Pattinson are distant cousins, and then it was like the whole vampire thing. Shut up! God damn it!
I love it.
Oh no!
Any, what do you call it? Any famous people that were born on your birthday?
On my birthday, besides Hitler, actually, I don't know. Actually, I don't think so. I mean,
there's got to be. Right.
I've got a very like basically
not on your birth, not on the same year.
The early April birthdays are like actually there's not that many famous people. I mean,
really?
Yeah. Let me look.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
All right. So
I have your winner.
Oh no, I know I saw it. Oh, it's horrible, bro.
Mark Jacobs? No.
Really?
Yeah, Mark.
That's not bad. But there's one I see in here that's Hugh Hefner. I had the birthday with Hugh Hefner. Damn,
he has a whole street named after him here in Vegas.
Yeah, man. But here's the worst one, bro. Oh, this hurts my soul. Little Nas X. Christian Stewart. Oh no. We have the same. Get the fuck out of here, man. Really? Who else we got in here? Eli Fanning.
I don't know those people. Yeah, I know Dennis Quaid's a good actor, but
Jesse McCartney.
That's funny.
Mark Jacobs is cool, man. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's nice. What about yours? Who's born on your birthday?
Mozart. And what do you call it? The guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland I don't know if you know his name. You know the Alice in Wonderland movie?
Yeah. I just don't know the guy.
The original book, but and then I think a few other people, but
very interesting. Well,
but we digress. So yeah,
Cynthia Nixon. Wow.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, man. I know we've talked it around and around, but I guess this week. I mean, we're gonna be streaming every goddamn day here on YouTube. We're basically kind of we're on Dollar Cost Crypto's YouTube every single day. We're also on the Cultivate Crypto live stream website every single day. And then I think what do you call it? Basically every other day we're jumping rumbles basically. Going from Cultivate Crypto on Rumble to Dollar Cost Crypto on Rumble, which reminds me, go and follow Cultivate Crypto and Dollar Cost Crypto on Rumble. Smash the like button. That always helps for us in the algo. So, and do so on Dollar Cost Crypto on YouTube here too as well.
Also, here's my link tree, you guys. Please do not get tricked by a fake DM from a fake Dollar Cost Crypto or Cultivate Crypto.
Absolutely.
There's my link tree, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Don't get rugged, basically. I am DMing people on, I am DMing and answering questions back on Twitter and on Instagram and on Telegram, but I am verified and checkmarked on all platforms. So
nice. Good stuff. And yeah, if you haven't heard, the Crypto Mindset course Q3 is live. So FYI on that. And then what was our schedule for tomorrow? We're on Jack's channel tomorrow?
Yeah, so we're going to be on Jack Napier's stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in the morning. And after that, we will be, I believe we have an interview in between, but that's going to be it's going to be recorded and put out later. And then,
yeah.
And then after that, then we are going to be doing our stream basically after that and stuff with Kyle in the studio.
Yay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me give Kylo Trent.
And around what time do we have that set yet?
3, I believe.
Okay, round 3-ish.
Yeah.
Right? So that'll be fun.
And 2 time. That's not in 2 time, bro.
9 a.m. Yeah, fuck that.
No.
It is what it is. We'll get it done. Yeah. So we'll be there. What day is it today? The 19th. So we got 9 more days in a row that we're gonna be doing this here for you guys, helping you throughout the month of July, and then we will rug it into the Crypto Mindset course going into August. So good times. But yeah, man, subscribe, do all that stuff. I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow on those different podcasts. So until then, guys, peace, live long and prosper. We will catch you all again very, very soon.
You buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99. That's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move. I act quick. I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com. Boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.